Dress well, do good and believe in your dreams are Devan's mottos. Pursuing his dream of crafting an iconic fashion range meant taking a career detour.
Devan, you've always had a passion for people, performing arts and business. What motivated you to start your own company?
I was working for a company that made music and audio, and I represented the company at the Lurie Awards in 2013. So as part of my outfit, I had brown leather shoes, a brown leather belt, and a brown leather white strap. But I couldn't find a brown leather tie anywhere. So I ran down a long street and I found a guy that made leather goods on the street, and I had him make me a leather tie for the awards. At the Lurie Awards that evening, I remember having my leather tie having a lot of attention, and I think that kind of sparked the idea of the leather tie concept.
Bold and daring is exactly what Devan's colorful leather creations aspire to be.
I decided just to go and just go find myself again. I think the whole 9 to 5 never really sat well with me. I just realized that if I don't kind of try this idea now, when will I ever, do it?
And what would you say has been the biggest challenge?
I think one of the biggest struggles, for me was more, internally. I think you need to believe in yourself. I think that's number one. I think believing in yourself. And then once you have that down and not worrying what people think, and having a clear vision and just running towards that goal.
So where did the name WEEF come from?
WEEF is actually from the Afrikaans word WEEF, and obviously translated in English weave. And it was basically South Africa, myself, and Europe, Patrick, kind of weaving together. And also leather weaves so well with different materials.
Together with his business partner, Patrick Mussel, it took months of hard work to set up their studio.
What can you tell me about the materials that you use?
We use a lot of natural types of leather with beautiful natural grains. I think it also kind of yells Africa, that's what we also want to portray around the world. But it kind of varies. Leather is such a beautiful timeless medium. I think something like a leather tie, it will last you and kind of age with you.
And what makes each tie unique?
Jade, each unit actually takes 1.5 hours to construct. And it's made, obviously, by hand in our little studio. We use bovine pull-up leather, and the reason we use this is because the oils in a pull-up leather is just absolutely phenomenal. The more you kind of use it and the more you kind of live with it, the more the oils kind of just come out, which also makes each unit, unique. So not one tie, even though it's cut from the same template, not one tie is the same. And I think that's also iconic to leather. Something like a leather tie would, kind of just age and kind of grow old with you and just age like timelessly. It's definitely rewarding standing back going, this was made by hand, and it's a love project. So I think each unit is unique in its own, and something we're also very proud of.
At the Wynland Auto Museum near Stellenbosch, we joined Devan on a shoot with designs that have seen the brand expand to Europe and the United States.
So tell me about your outfit choices. Why you paired what with what?
I try to show the best of both worlds in the shoot. So on the left, we've obviously got a guy who's very urban gentleman, showing that denim goes really, really well with leather as well.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? As you can see, he's got his jeans on, which obviously the blues that matches the jacket, and then some of those blue elements also in the tie itself. Small things like brown and navy go so well together, and then also you'll see his slops wearing as well the brown elements that kind of just tie everything up really nice.
As for Nate's snappy look,
I wanted to go with something very dapper gentleman style, but just kind of trying to mix it up a bit. So you'll see we played around with a lot of colors, the burgundy pants all the way up to the yellow shirt, and then kind of just closing that with your navy kind of blazer. And then small little elements, so like the oxblood red leather tie and the pocket square in the navy suit complementing the pants. And there's this unwritten rule where basically you can wear anything if you wear it with self-confidence, and it's really, really important.
When I was at school, I sometimes had to wear a tie, and still to this day, I don't quite know how to make the perfect knot.
Who better to show us the knack?
Okay, Jade, so Josh is wearing the deep navy tie, and the whole plan and the whole idea about this tie is to try and get the perfect knot. Okay, so we're going to fold a Windsor knot. Windsor is a very popular knot, and the nice thing about this leather is you can kind of just play with it until you get that perfect knot. So going through the loops, you want to make a double loop on a Windsor, and then just end it off by coming through, and then you kind of want to bring it all together and just make sure that you have that V, and it's that V that kind of makes the tie. There's something so nice about folding your own tie. It's almost like you've worked for it, and you kind of bring it all together. You kind of seal the deal as a gentleman.
Josh, back in the day, ties were essential for formal occasions, but things have changed. When do you like to wear a tie?
I like to wear a tie, obviously, at any sort of formal occasion, but having the novelty of the leather ties, you can wear it at a less formal occasion as well. And also we're seeing this massive dapper movement where everyone is like loving to step into that space. So you can wear a tie pretty much anywhere nowadays, eh?
So what do you think of this style and look?
Well, I'm pretty happy with the way that Devan put these outfits together for us. The mixing up all these different colors together, usually you wouldn't wear different color pants to the blazer, but maybe wearing this as more a sport jacket, and then the fact that we're wearing with the leather just makes a really nice personal touch to what you're wearing in the way that you want to portray yourself. And I really like leather myself, you know, so for me to wear leather bow ties, fantastic.
A deep love and appreciation for South African arts and craft has led to the creation of this successful business. It goes to show with determination and passion, anything is possible.
Devan's timeless leather creations are setting trends for dapper fashion aficionados.